Great day, amazing people. Oh, we gonna shut the door. How y'all feeling today? Great Wednesday. I this is what I want to say today. I posted yesterday, and I just feel like the black women on my page that don't like me, I feel like they couldn't wait. I really feel like they couldn't wait, right? To try to come for me and try to, you know, attack me, right? But I sat up here and I thought about it. I'm like, it's sad how people take things out of context, one. Number two, I just think about what some black men go through and the things that they say or do are taken out of context and made to be something that it's not. So I posted yesterday, right? I was like, the people that get PEBT food stamps, I was like, can y'all leave some food for the rest of us, right? Because Walmart's empty. How did my comment come off like I was shaming people that get PEBT food stamps? But black women couldn't wait to come on that post and say that I was being insensitive to people in need. People in need. Why would I be insensitive? All I said, because when I went to Walmart, y'all, the other day to get some things, the PEBT machines was down. The one guy was talking about, the machines keep being down, but everybody knows that. Everybody knows that because of whatever's going on with PEBT. The PEBT machines are going down everywhere, everywhere, and that there's food shortages, whatever's going on, and I just feel like people couldn't wait. First of all, um, I'm not jealous of anybody that gets PEBT. That's so wild to me. I just really was like, leave some food for, the rest of us because the stores are like kind of, empty. But it's like, why do we take things out of context so much? But I'm gonna point out this thing, right? People, black women in my comments were so, they just couldn't wait. You know what I mean? Until I said something that they could just have something to say. But you know what gets me? Like, y'all really sitting up here talking about like I was being insensitive to people in need. Like, do y'all? I really want to know. Like, do y'all come at the people? Do y'all come at the women that's sitting up here selling their kids as food stamps like that, or do y'all buy them? I'm just asking a question. Cause it just doesn't make sense. Like every time I make a statement because y'all don't like my content or y'all don't like the thing like me or the things I say, that you should just be free to be able to come for me or say something or try to make me out to say something that I really didn't say, that I wasn't being insensitive. I just wanted people to just leave some food for other people. But let me go a little bit deeper on today, right? If we are in a food shortage, which I feel like we are, right? Why would people be greedy though? Why would people go knowing that we have to be mindful? I'm not going to go to the store and be greedy. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to definitely get what my family needs. No, I'm not going to go to the store and be greedy because I know there's a food shortage and I'm going to leave some stuff for other people. So, no, I'm not going to be greedy. So, people sit up here saying, oh, let people stock up well, where does that lead to other people? Where does that lead other people that need to get food? Please tell me. Please tell me. Please tell me, where does that lead other people? We all have to be mindful. That's even during the pandemic. People were being greedy during the pandemic, knowing how things were going. Why don't we think about other people? No, I'm not going to go to Walmart and have 3 and 4 carts of groceries because, baby, let me tell you, they was at Walmart with 3 and 4 carts of groceries, and that's just what was going on. Nikki, it's clearly a joke, but yeah, these are the same ones out here. On Facebook page trying to buy some exactly. But this is what they'll never speak up and tell these girls stop selling y'all food stamps. You feel what I'm saying? Kids be hungry all month. But I sit up here and make a joke, quote unquote joke, not a joke, but I'm like, yeah, like leave us some food too, you know? I'm not shaming people that get PEBT because I said that. I don't care. I want people to better feed their kids. But ain't nobody I don't know. It just blows me. It just blows me. Right, Marvin. Exactly. It just blows me like how like greedy that we are. And then one woman was like, "Oh, it was the way you posted it." How did I post it? It's social media. I posted it on my wall. Like how did I post it? I, it just blows me that these women try to find a problem, create a problem, something that wasn't even there. Like I wasn't being insensitive. I didn't say, "Oh, people shouldn't get PEBT." I didn't say. I never said people that get PEBT don't work. I never said that because if people know what PEBT is for, PEBT is for the children that was in school. Then some lady was like, "Oh, Shada Kimia probably get PEBT too." No, I don't. My kids are grown. But I'm sure if they were in school, I would get it too. I still wouldn't be greedy though. That's all I'm saying. It was a lot of people at the store, complaining like, "Dag, there's nothing here." And you see people with 3 and 4 carts. I'm not mad because you got it, but dang, we are in a still like in a recession, whatever it's called. Let's not be greedy. That's all. Leave some stuff for other people. Exactly, Andrea, that I have to explain this, but it's okay. I'm just going to block them women off my page because I'm telling you, it's women on my page that do not like my content. They don't like what I talk about, but they can't wait until I post something that they can attack. But they're not telling their good girlfriend to stop selling your kids as food stamps because they're getting thousands and thousands of dollars and they're selling them. And some people that's selling them, they're not even buying groceries for their house. They're not even feeding their kids. They're selling the food stamps and going to do something else with it. But these black women will never check those type of black women though. That you see their kids is hungry. That's wild. It's just wild to me. No, teacher, my kids are 21 and 26. I don't have school age kids. Right. It's okay. I'm blocking them. I'm blocking them because I definitely wasn't being, insensitive. I've helped a lot of people get their PEBT food stamps that didn't get them the whole time during the pandemic, that they fell through the cracks. You see what I'm saying? But it's crazy that I even have to explain this. A few people that feed the homeless with me, the same situation. They like when you go places and try to get stuff, there's nothing. There's nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm not the only one saying something about it. The PEBT, the food stamp machine was down. It was down because I guess they gave them to everybody at one time. So then, like a lot of people, ran to the store. You know what I mean? So what is that going through? The system is going to go down because a whole bunch of people are using them at the same time. I don't care who get them. I want people to get them for their children. I want them to. I want people to feed their families. But it's like, do y'all be having that same energy towards these women that's selling them and ain't feeding their kids? No, because they buying them. You see what I'm saying? So it's like another double standard. Another double standard. And for what reason? YouTube, y'all don't know because I didn't post on YouTube. I post on my Facebook. You know what I mean? So YouTube really didn't know. But that was, what I posted. And I wasn't trying to be down on nobody. When my kids was younger, I used to get food stamps. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying right now, food is low. Why would you go and be greedy? That's all I'm saying. Other people gotta get stuff too. What's so hard about saying that? But I guess, people are just used to being greedy or they just don't care about other people and other people's families and stuff like that. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Look at Felicia. Felicia said, "You're right. There was nothing left when I go shopping." Right, there isn't. I think they just issued them, and then somebody was like, "Oh well, a lot of people are recouping from the hurricane." I'm not talking about those people. I don't even live in those states that the hurricane hit. I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm talking about, in Pennsylvania, you know what I mean? There's hardly anything on the shelf. Even during the pandemic, when I went to the store, it was like you had to get what you could get. You know what I mean? But it's like let's get enough to go, okay, so this is how I think, y'all. Okay, cool, we in a pandemic and they stock the shelves. Why don't we get what we need and leave stuff for other people? You see what I'm saying? It don't make sense to take everything and then there's nothing left for nobody else. That was the biggest problem during the pandemic. So it's just not PEBT food stamps. That's just like during the pandemic, people was going to the store buying all the toilet paper. Come on, we all need toilet paper. I go buy the food and take it to my female family members with kids and no men. That's all. I know that's right, Jones. And we appreciate you for that. Cold, it's sad. It's sad for how we think. Yeah, but you know what? It wasn't even my post. It was just that I'm gonna tell you something about when people don't like you. When people don't like you, they are looking for any reason to attack you. I'm not worried about them people, but I did want to explain that I'm not insensitive. You see what I'm saying? I want people's kids to eat. I want people to eat. You see what I'm saying? And me and the people that was discussing this, we feed the homeless. We feed people. We don't matter of fact, we don't just feed the homeless. We feed families too. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not being insensitive about it, but yes, leave some stuff for other people. It just don't make sense if we're in a food shortage. Okay, you got a bunch of food stamps. You don't have to spend them all at one time. Get what you need to feed your family. Black, we need to come together as our own society. We the only ones that care about us. Felicia, and girl, with 4 kids, I need to make sure we have enough. I shop for 2 weeks at a time. My stamps last and my family can eat, and then sometimes I have to go to 3 different stores just to get what I need. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we're getting a truckload in, right, of food, let's spread that food amongst everybody. Don't go in there and be greedy. And then when people come behind you, there's nothing for nobody else to get. We shouldn't be greedy like that. We should be thinking about other people and thinking that, okay, it's a food shortage. You know what I mean? Everybody should be able to get what they need. Gloria, well, if they greedy, they house and refrigerator can only hold so much. So who knows? They might be sharing with their family and friends. Yeah, that's true. That's true too. But still, I'm gonna be mindful. Come on, Gloria. That's just like you go to the store, and you can get the stuff that you need because somebody done sat up there and bought everything being greedy from other people. That's not cool. Go ahead. This one is this. Yep, on the top of the ceiling by the thing. You'll see it. Hey y'all, I see y'all coming in. Gerald kids in the neighborhood. See, but they don't address that. They don't address that. And it's sad. They do not address that part. They don't. Taking the food stamps, getting their hair done. They don't address that. They just want to like be smart to me because of my platform, what I talk about. That's all it is. When somebody doesn't like you or somebody's jealous or somebody's envious, they find any reason to try to attack you, discredit you. And they took that post and added to it, which they do that with a lot of my posts. They take from that post and they add to the post. Something I didn't even say. All because they don't like me. And it makes me think, like, do black women sit up and listen to, or take what black men say and take it the wrong way or add to it or make it something that it wasn't even, it wasn't even that. But it's like they'll make it like it was something and it wasn't even nothing, which is just wild to me. It's wild to me. That's what came to mind though. It came to mind like, well, Charlotte Kim, if they doing this to you, if they taking out of context what you saying, and they adding to it or making it something that you didn't even say. Imagine how they are with black men. This is the problem. This is probably why black women are in the shape they are in with black men, because they take things out of context. They don't listen or read to understand. They don't listen to understand the information. They're not reading to understand the information. They seen something and made it what they thought in their mind. That's wild to me. And that's what came to mind. It was so crazy, y'all. That's the comparison that dropped on me when they sat up and misunderstood what I said, trying to put words in my mouth. Like, why are we like that as people? That's a mindset. That's like a toxic mindset. So I see why men feel like they don't have no voice when it come to black women. I see firsthand. Maybe I'm supposed to see so I could continue to talk about it. But I see it clear as day. But that's weird. As a black woman, you gotta sit back and be like, why am I like that? That ain't even what the post said. That ain't even what he said. That ain't even what was said. I took that and I misunderstood it. I took that and I added to it. I made it something it wasn't. But they'll never admit to that. They'll never take accountability. They'll never take responsibility. They'll just never do it. And it sprues from hate. It's from hate. And a lot of black women, a lot of black men know that. Like black women, it don't matter what a black man do right or wrong, he gonna be hated. It just don't even matter. And it's wild. It don't matter what I come on here, what I say on my platform. They already hate me because they feel like I should hate black men like they hate black men. I'm not no follower. I'm not about to sit up here and hate black men. You know what I mean? Cause other black women. I'm not doing that. That's not me. I'm my own person. I don't mind standing alone. I stand alone all day long. But I'm not toxic like that. I could take accountability. I could take responsibility. I'm not sitting up here wanting to misunderstand a black man on purpose. That's weird. That's weird. That's what a lot of them want, though. They just want to sit back and misunderstand on purpose. Like, what do you get out of that, though? What is it? What is it? The feeling like you gotta be right, or you gotta belittle another person, or belittle a black. Like, what do it be about? Like, it's weird. Angel, we as black men have no voice. A female will lie, make you a villain, so they can look like a good person, and that's how I felt on the post. It was people that are like, "Oh, the way you said that, Shalakimia, it was so insensitive." Oh, people want to see other people suffer. I want to see other people suffer because I said, "Can y'all leave some food for the rest of us?" How did you get? I want people to suffer. I want needy people to suffer because I said, "Can y'all leave some food for the rest of us?" That's crazy. It's okay. Okay, I'm going to fix the courtroom. Okay. The clock is fixed. Okay. We need okay. We see you tomorrow. Okay. And don't lock the top. No, no. We took it out. We take it out. Oh. We take it out. Like I just did like yesterday. Okay. We have to buy the new one. Buy the new one for you have the new. You have to supposed to have the new key. Okay. Okay. Question for you. You use the key from this one here, and the back is the same key. Now you have to get a different key. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Maybe we get the cylinder. We can just use the cylinder. You can use the same. Okay. Which is whatever. How we gonna fix it tomorrow. Okay. Thank y'all so much. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. You hold on. It's funny how they are most unprotected, but can't take advice of warriors that expect to protect them. Unprotected. I'm not even gonna say nothing about that because I got a video coming about that. So I'm not even gonna say nothing. They hate us but want us to protect and provide for them. And I'm gonna be real, it's not all black women. It is not. It is not. I'm gonna tell you like this, it's definitely like a majority, but it is not all. It is not all. I want to make that very clear. It's not all. It's not all. It's so sad, y'all, to the point where I have black women reaching out to me that are afraid to say the truth, afraid to come out and be truthful because of how other black women will treat them. You see what I'm saying? I've had a black woman tell me like she can't afford to like speak up like I speak up because she can't afford for people, she can't afford for her business to be attacked. You see what I'm saying? She got to provide for her family, this and the third. And I'm like, I understand that. I got to provide for my family too, but I'm being attacked. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what come with it. But it's sad because on the back end, they'll vent to me about, how black women are. You see what I'm saying? How they sit up and talk about certain things, but come together to try to attack another black woman and tear her down for telling the truth. They on the back end telling me about it and telling me they see it. You see what I'm saying? They see what's going on. They know what's going on, but they're afraid. They're afraid that they won't be under attack if they go against. If they, I don't even know what they're going against, but I guess if they go against those women, you know what I mean? Or a sister code, whatever, I don't know. They feel like if they go against it, they'll be a target. And a lot of people are afraid of that. I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid to be a target. I'm just not. I'm gonna say what need to be said. Don't nobody put no fear in me but God. Don't nobody that walk this earth put no fear in me but God. Period, point blank. Why do some women feel like men don't have feelings as well? No, Antonio, it's not that they don't. Um, it's why do some women feel? It's not that they feel, they don't care. Some of them don't care. I'm telling you, they don't care, Antonio. That's what it is. They don't care. Oh, you're welcome. Felicia hating men is demonic. It's called a Delilah spirit, and it's generational curses. Yes, it is. Felicia told the truth. Yes, it is. They don't even understand how demonic it is, and they feel like they just feel like they so Christian and they so this and they so that. No, that is evil. God didn't sit up here and tell us to hate black men. He didn't tell us to do that. God created black men just like he created black women. That's very demonic. Very, and they don't even see it. They don't even see it. And that's why I'm not agreeing with nothing like that. I'm just not. I don't care if they sit up and I don't care what they call me, baby. They call me whatever they want. I don't care. I'm going to do what's right. And right is right and wrong is wrong. Jezebel, that's a Jeffrey, I was in a relationship with a woman recently and I fell in love with her kid and she broke up with me. Her excuse was that she was not comfortable sharing her space, but yet you had me move in. See? That's crazy. Why even play with somebody like that? But you know what's so crazy? If a man played with a woman like that, like it would be like it would be crazy. It'd be crazy. Like he would have been dragged and everything. Do y'all hear me? Mm-mm-mm. Linda, why people lie? Is this a man site? What you mean, Linda? What you mean why people lie? Is this a man site? What do you mean is this a man site? I'm trying to figure out what you talking about. This is a site where we talk about issues that other people don't want to talk about. This is what this site's about. We have conversations that people try to go ahead and brush under the rug. No, we're having the conversation over here. And black men have been oppressed for a very long time by the oppressors and by the black community and black women too. So let's talk about it, Linda, because I got time. I got time. It's been happening for a long time. And as soon as me and other women try to come to the table and talk about it, then y'all don't want to have no conversation. And then y'all mad. But for years, y'all was sitting on social media and everywhere else dragging black men, talking about how they don't take care of their kids, talking about how they a dog, all this stuff about them. All this stuff about them. But now when the tables turn, y'all want to be upset and y'all want to be mad and y'all want to feel unprotected and this, that, and the third. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Oh, okay, you're welcome, Linda. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's what we talk about over here. Real issues and real situations that see people ain't used to that. People ain't used to having these type of conversations because it's always been about how the black man ain't this, that, and the third. But then when you come to the table, you say black women, oh well, don't put all black women in the same category. Baby, y'all been doing that to black men for years, putting them all in the same category. Oh, but now since the table turned, you want somebody to have some respect and some compassion. No, it don't work like that. If you can dish it out, be able to take it. Now I said what I said. I said what I said, and I got a video that's going to drop later showing y'all because black women sitting up. Oh, we so unprotected. I'm gonna show y'all in this video how unprotected black women claiming that they are. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all that y'all don't want to miss this video. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Tammy, I'm 58, and I know in the 90s that excuse me, I don't need a man mess would lead to trouble for us. I needed it because I needed a man because I am a woman. That's a curse. That's a generational curse that was passed down from woman to woman because they felt like, oh, I got housing, I got food stamps, I got cash assistance, I got all these programs helping me. Oh, I don't need no man. I'm independent. But you're not independent. You're not independent though. The government is helping you. If the government's not helping you, if you're not getting nothing from the government, you're independent. But if you can't sit up here because the government's giving you all this stuff saying, "Oh, I'm independent. I don't need no man." That's the craziest thing I ever heard. Kids always need their father though. That's the wild thing to me. So if the mom is sitting up here thinking, "Oh, I don't need no man," what you think the kids is thinking? The kids is gonna start thinking, well, I don't need my dad. You know what I mean? Like it's a generational curse. And then women like that, they teach their daughters that same mindset that they don't need no man. That they don't need no man. They don't teach their daughter the mindset of I want to be a wife one day. No, they teach their daughter how to go sign up for food stamps, to go sign up for cash assistance, go get you a Section 8 voucher. They teach their kids that, their daughters that, before they'll teach their daughters how to be a woman, a feminine woman, a feminine woman. No, you teaching her how to be a woman and a man. That's what they teach you. Right, Tavis. They don't even understand how they got played. You can't tell them they got played though. How are you unprotected, but you feel comfortable enough to run up on men? Exactly. I never felt unprotected. And I didn't really hear that until I got into this space, of talking about it. Like, what? You feel unprotected? Like, I'm confused. How do you feel unprotected? I can't wait till y'all see this video I'ma drop. Cause y'all gonna be like, oh, okay. And I'm glad they came across my timeline because soon as I seen them, it dropped in my spirit. Like, how are black women feeling unprotected, but they go and do something like this? Wait till y'all see that video. Wait till y'all see it. Wait till y'all see it. Linda, sorry, but I don't believe in social help as one can work. Some people need help. Linda, I'm not saying people don't need help. That see, you took what I said out of context because you didn't listen to understand what I was saying. You was listening to defend yourself. I'm not listen. I'm not telling people that if you don't need help, they don't get it. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is you can't substitute government help for a man. That's what I'm saying. Nothing can replace a black man. You just can't. Nothing can replace a black woman. We need each other, period, all the way around the board. I'm not saying people don't need help. I understand people do need help. But what's wrong with getting the help you need? You can get the help, but you ain't gotta bash black men while you get the help. You could just get the help. But you don't gotta do the extra stuff to get the help. That's all I'm saying. It's okay. Hold on. Exactly, and that's the problem. People hear what they want to hear. And that does us no good in our community and our culture. Like it really don't. It don't help. Even sometimes, y'all, I gotta check myself. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that because I want to have healthy relationships. I don't want to have toxic relationships. What good? I don't understand some black women. What do you get out of bashing black men? What do you get out of it? It I'm trying to see. Like it makes no sense to me. Does it make you feel better? Does it make you feel like you power? I feel like with a lot of black women, they trying to fit in with other black women that do it. So it's like, oh, let me do this, to stay to impress or to be included. If I gotta bash a black man, I don't want to be included. Leave me by myself in the corner. Leave me by myself in the corner. That's all. I don't want to be accepted that bad where I got to do the wrong thing to get accepted. Those ain't the type of people I want to be around. I just don't. That's me personally. Linda, if it sound like bashing to you, then that's on you. Like who's bashing? I'm speaking truth. I'm not bashing, but Linda, you know what? I'm not even mad. Linda, I'm not mad because your mindset doesn't think on a level that I think. So I'm not mad at you. I promise you, I'm not mad. And however you're perceiving what I'm saying, that's on you. That's the level of your mindset. My mindset is on a whole different level. It's not bashing. It's speaking the truth. How can you bash somebody with the truth and with things that are really going on and things that you have to have a conversation about? Or Linda, you may be hurt from a relationship that you never ever healed from. So you can't even comprehend or think on my level. That's it. That's all. That's the comeback. Mm, Sis, do you think they want to get it? I think some do. I really do. I'm just being realistic with y'all, right? I believe some do. They're afraid. You see what I'm saying? They're afraid. I'm telling you, the three black women that messaged me, right, told me that they support me. They can't support me out loud. They support me. They understand the things that's happening to me, how, People are bashing my business, reporting my pages. They're basically telling me that they don't want to go through that with these black women. That's why they can't be outspoken and speak up. But they see the issues and they don't agree with it. These women don't want to be enemies of other black women because they see how these black women are dragging other black women, how they're doing devious stuff to other black women. I can't make this up, y'all. I just can't. I can't make it up. I believe some do. They just don't know how to go about it. They're not, some people aren't strong enough to stand by themselves. See, I'm strong enough to stand by myself. I don't care about a friendship that's toxic. You see what I'm saying? I don't care about belonging. I don't care about, I don't have to belong. That's just me. I don't gotta belong and I don't care. I don't. I'm not going along with nothing wrong. No wrong stuff. I'm not doing that. I'm not wronging nobody. I'm not doing none of that. To belong, I'm not doing it. It sounds like a cult to me, and I don't want to be in a cult. Karen, I was just addressing how I wrote on social media. Can the people that get PEBT food stamps, can y'all leave some food for the rest of us that want to eat? So black women took that moment and said, okay, we're going to come for shalakemia because they want to find any reason. They just want to find any reason to do that. That's what I started out talking about. Yeah, they said I was being insensitive. But I will say this: it was some women in the comments, saying, no, shalakemia is not lying. Like y'all be at the store with 3 or 4 carts of food, and it don't be nothing left for nobody else. Which is true. So is that wanting to get it? Unlike you want to get it and got it. Like what I'm saying is, for example, right? Um, I've had when I had my talk show, right? I had a woman call in that told me that she missed out on a good man because of her friends. You know why she missed out on a good man because of her friends? Because at the end of the day, she allowed her friends that did not have no man, right, to get in her ear about her man. They were miserable. They didn't heal. So they seen her with a man and they started telling her stuff that made her lose her man. She lost her man. They were talking about they were talking about his job. They was talking about he ain't make enough money. All this stuff that ain't had nothing to do with them. That don't got nothing to do with them. You can't come tell me nothing about my man. You can't tell me my man don't make enough money. You can't tell me my man's job ain't good enough. He don't drive a good car, baby. That's my man, baby. That's not your man. And my friends, they can't cross the line like that. Because when you cross that line, you cross me. That's why you can't let everybody in your relationship. You can't be letting people have a voice in your relationship. So she lost a good man that now she want back. Why? You know why? Because she had the wrong friends, baby. She had the wrong friends. That's the reality of it. If I have a man or not, I'm going to be happy that my friend got a man and she's happy. I'm not going to be sitting up talking about, oh, well, he don't make enough money. That's miserable. That's miserable. That's miserable friends that ain't got no man and they envious and jealous because, baby, you got a man. Don't put your mouth on my relationship. Don't put your mouth on my relationship. Don't do that. That's my man. You ain't got what he make, what he drive, and where he work ain't got nothing to do with you. Ain't got nothing to do, nothing. You crossing the line, baby. Don't cross that. Cause I'm the wrong one to cross. But that's why you gotta keep people out of your relationship. I think it's some black women that, yeah, they do want good men. It's some women that ain't materialistic. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got to make six figures and have a big house and a foreign car and all that. Like, it's some black women out here looking for love, baby. They looking for love. They looking for protection. They looking for somebody that care about them, somebody that can teach them something, somebody that got plans not just for him, but for them. Baby, I'm telling you, them beautiful, amazing black women are out here. They are out here, and you will be able to tell when you run into one. You sure will. You sure will. You'll be able to know. Her friends was mad because they wasn't happy. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure a lot of y'all remember that show where she called in, and she wanted advice on like how to get him back. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm not, my friends don't got nothing to do with my relationship, and they ain't messing my relationship up because they ain't got one either. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. We ain't doing that. Robert, you right. Misery do love company. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I'm telling you, that's a lot of what's going on. Robert said, yes, the shelves be empty. They got 5 carts of $1,000 of EBT. They do. Ain't nobody coming down on nobody to get no food stamps or get no PBT. All we saying is leave some food for the rest of us. That's all. Karen said that's a no-no listening to friends. Yeah, because you don't know who's miserable. You just don't know. You just don't know who's jealous, who's envious. I want y'all to protect your man, protect your relationship. Family could be jealous of your relationship and your marriage. Keep them out of it. Keep them out of it. Keep them out of it. There's so many people that could be jealous and envious of what you got because they don't have that. You should do a meet and greet. How do you know she is ready? Jermaine, what you mean? How you know a woman's ready? Single women keep women single. They do. They do. They do. I'm telling you, so many black women vent to me and say they don't even want to be friends with other black women. They're more comfortable being friends of women from other races. That's wild to me. That is so crazy, y'all. But then it makes me think about when black men say they want to date outside their race, and so many people try to come down on them. But black women don't even want to be friends with other black women because of the jealousy, the hate, the misery, the gossip. You see what I'm saying? Like, they just don't. They just don't. See, Reef, some women will tell all their man's business. And that you ain't even supposed to do that. You ain't even supposed to do that. Not at all. Not at all. It's things, yeah, I got friends, but it's things that you say and things you don't say. There's things that me and my man talk about, and it's gonna stay between me and him. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody need to be knowing my man's business and what he got going. No, everybody don't need to know that. That's not everybody's business. What a lot of people do is they give people the ammunition to attack them. You see what I'm saying? They give it to them. No, we're not doing that. Trees, trees. Most of my friends are male, and I have two female friends, and that's crazy. I'm not that's crazy like that, trees. What I'm saying is, like, us as black women, we should be able how black women sit up like older sisterhood and old black woman magic, this and the third. You would think that black women have more than one or two friends. You would think that we would all be able to, coexist with each other and be real friends. No, no, no. Y'all ever seen two black women fall out? Y'all ever see two black women fall out? Baby, I used to live in the heart of it. Do y'all hear me? I used to live in the heart of it. Let one get mad at the other one. They call in the rental office, talk about she got a man living with her. They call in welfare, talking about she got a job. They call welfare fraud. Baby, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Stop being stop being cool or have a disagreement with some of these black women. They will be trying to ruin your whole life. Your whole life. You hear me? Everything you ever told them, they'd be trying to ruin you with it. That's what they don't want to talk about. That's what they don't want to talk about. They'll tell all the secrets you told them and everything. I promise you, they'll be trying to tear your whole life apart. Your whole life apart. It'll make you feel like, well, dag, was we ever friends? Did you ever like me? I'm confused. I'm telling you. Look, Karen said it. She said, yes, black women does it. It happened to me. It happened to me too. It happened to me too. It happened to me too. Honey, I got a man. The rental office was calling me, asking me, do I got a man? Well, what y'all think? Me and my kids supposed to sit in here and look crazy by ourselves. Yeah, I got a man. But yeah, that's what they would do. They would call and say you got a man, all type of stuff. All type of stuff. Then let's not talk about the black women that sit up and get mad at other black women and falsely call children and youth on them. Oh, y'all don't want to talk about that. Okay, we don't have to. Okay. We don't have to. Cause baby, y'all be acting like they be trying to act like this don't happen. It happens. It happens. Definitely. Definitely happens. Angela, that's why I don't let them get too close. I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. I'm cool. One motto I got is I can't talk freely to you. I don't need to talk to you at all. Cause I'm not sitting around nobody. I got to watch what I say, baby. You don't need to be around me then if I got to watch what I say. And I also watch how people treat other people. And if they tell me other people's business and stuff like that, I pay attention to that. Excuse me, because I feel like if you gonna tell me one of your other friends' business, you would tell them my business. And I don't think that's cool. I don't think no, no, mm-mm. Karen, no, they were never your friends in the first place when you look back on the friendship. Yeah, you right. They was never your friends. Always turning their nose up, acting jealous, acting envious, always had something slick to say. Uh-huh. But you don't notice it. You don't notice it off the bat. You know what I mean? You don't notice it at first, you know? Rodney, my girlfriend don't hang with other females like that. A lot of black women vent to me and told me they don't. They don't. They don't hang with. Nope. They don't hang with other black women like that. They don't trust them. That is that I'm telling y'all. Like when I posted that post and I said about why women don't go to empowerment events no more, and a lot of black men was clueless. Like, well, why not? And I was like, oh, y'all don't know. Yep, a lot of black women do not go to empowerment events no more because people be at empowerment events sitting up talking about what somebody got on, talk about somebody's wig, oh her purse is fake. Oh yeah, it be a whole thing. It'd be a whole thing. It'd be crazy. Yeah, it'd be a whole thing. But I'm gonna go. I love you. I just wanted to come on and say that I'm gonna film that unprotected video though, and I'm gonna post it on Facebook, and I'm gonna post it everywhere. I'm gonna make sure I post it everywhere. But y'all gotta see this, cause this when I seen these videos, it just took me out. Like no black women didn't. Like, huh? And y'all feel unprotected, but y'all did this? Yeah, wait till y'all see this. Wait till y'all see this video. But I just want to clear that up. I'm not insensitive about anybody that receives any type of assistance. I actually share, different resources that people can get assistance. I don't never have no problem sharing no information where somebody in need, because I was in need before. Trust and believe that. All I'm saying, at a time like this, where the world is in bad shape, we should not be being greedy. And I'm standing on that. We should not be being greedy. And I said it about my situation because I was told that everybody got PEBT at one time, and that Walmart had just got a big rush of people that had PEBT. The machine went down and everything, y'all. That's how crazy it was. And then the manager had to tell people, don't let nobody come in here that don't have the actual PEBT card, because it's a lot of fraud going on with the PEBT too. So they had to put up signs, and this ain't just in Pennsylvania. They had to put up signs saying, if you do not have the actual PEBT card, you cannot purchase your items. People was coming up. Somebody told me with the numbers written down on a piece of paper. Yeah, it was real crazy. It was real crazy. It's a lot of people said that their PEBT food stamps was missing off their card. They never spent them. Yeah, yeah, a lot of stuff, going on. But hey, Sherelle, hey, hey. But I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm going go, and I love y'all and thank y'all for tuning in with me today.